This is the Alliance Dispatch. Do you read us?
Hello, welcome to episode 9 of the Alliance Dispatch on the eve of meta update to the 5th set. Exciting times ahead, possibly, or will the meta just shift into something else obnoxious? Almost definitely. I'm joined, as always, by Stephen, by most of the time, Jay, and by never, Jamie and Michael. How are you two
Who
doing?
even are they?
I don't know.
These youngers, mate.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Just finishing up, just literally finishing up a game. I was hoping you were going to stall for a bit longer, but
Sure, I can keep going. Are you playing your double red boss jank?
Swoop.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't believe it's good.
Obsessed.
Bring
playing
on.
against another person playing Bobby's Cad Bane.
Sure.
Oh, I thought you were going to say also playing Boss Red.
No one's playing that, mate.
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
I have. It would. I have played a few people who rock up with the Mando data vault, and I'm like, yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah. This is
Yeah,
this
that's
is my
nice.
list.
This looks very familiar. Jay, how you doing?
Yeah.
You playing a game of Swoop at the moment, or?
I'm not playing a game of Swoop at the moment. I do have my deck in front of me.
Oh, is it a nice dick?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's Quinlan's.
That's good.
Quinlan stick.
I hear it's a pretty big dick.
Solid deck.
There's only 50
got a
cards
good,
in it.
top end, yeah.
Nice. Love a nice big top end. Right. I'm doing very well this week because I basically won both locals, even though I came second in one of them because we didn't do 3 rounds and we had over 9 people. But 2 3-0s for the old Bean. So
That's Sabine Yellow.
that is Sabine Yellow.
Yeah.
With Babu Frick.
Babu.
Who occasionally will win you a game and most of the time does nothing. But it's a good time.
Really, I
Good
thought
time
the
for
whole
sure.
point in him was. I thought the whole point in that list was Babu.
No. Almost. No, it's just an opening. And if you don't draw it, you just sack them off. Yeah.
Sure.
But I'll happily ramble about that deck in a short. I'm going to do it, Stephen. I'm going to record a short. He doesn't believe me.
I don't believe you.
That's fair. That's very reasonable. But I might do it. I've thought about it, and that's the first step.
Yeah.
Thought about
Yeah.
thought that counts in it, Danny.
Yeah, and since we've recorded, so we've got FFG doing a surprise meta update stream tomorrow at some time in the future, 7 PM UK time, 23 hours time.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
No, less than 23 hours, but almost 24 hours minus 20 minutes. So this time tomorrow, we'll know that they've banned Force Throw.
Yeah.
Because what else could it be?
I just need to point out I've just massively pulled this game out of my arse, and this guy's absolutely seething.
Name and shame. Name and shame.
Brady Rage is his name.
On theme, Brady
Oh,
Rage.
well,
Good job.
It's very on brand.
Yeah.
Well done.
Right,
So-
I'll
Say
close
them
it.
too.
Like,
But yeah, he's absolutely seething.
Yeah, I
so
would too.
other than Force Throw, the only other thing that could possibly be on the list would be like Barrage, but it seems like a really late time in the life cycle of that card to get rid of Barrage.
Yeah.
Surely you're looking
It's
at
see,
either Tarkin, Data Vault, or Force Throw.
yeah. I think there's 4 things. Those Force Throw and those 3 bases are probably the most likely things to be affected. There's a couple like Sabine could go.
No, I don't think. Like Sabine's not doing well enough at the moment to go, and I'd be
But
really.
she's been real.
But she has to, right? If you ban Sabine, she just gets replaced by like Kaz or something else hyper aggro.
But it's something else.
Sure, but it's not about just changing things up for the sake of it, right? It's about stopping the stuff that's overtuned.
Yeah.
And I think like Force Throw is obviously that card. Like I lost one game all week. No, one game on Thursday, and that's because I got Force Thrown 3 times in the first 5 rounds of a game. 4 rounds of a game. Like you're not winning that game.
And it's a 0 skill card, right? Like,
well, sometimes you need to Force Throw yourself and throw your own Crate Dragon at it.
Exactly, that's the point, right?
But sometimes you pick your opponent and they've got the Crate Dragon to do it for you. That's very skillful.
Yeah.
But
I
sometimes
think
you just
if they are,
their hand and win.
yeah. But I think it is the one that's probably going.
Yeah, like I think Barrage is a strong contender, but it is only being used by one deck at the moment, which is obviously Boba is doing all right, but most of the time it does all right when it doesn't bump into any blue hero, which is like the second most played deck in the current meta, right? Is Han 2 blue.
Yep.
So it's kind of showing that it's really good into probably the 1-drop CAD, the Sabines, maybe the Quinlans, but it's not so good into Han. I'm talking about Barrage here. And it'll be pretty good in the mirror match. And it's just, and I just, yes, you could ban Tarkin Town, you could ban ECL, and you could ban Data Vault, but they seem like very big decisions to make. And
I really hope they don't ban Tarkin Town because I've just discovered my
your spies. Like
my favourite thing.
I don't think they'll touch any bases. I think Tarkin Town will survive until it rotates in 4 months' time. No, 5 months' time. 6 months' time. 6 months now, aren't we? So
I think the bases are varied enough, right?
Yeah.
You look at the 3 main offenders at the moment. Quinlan uses Tarkin Town. Han is a Force base, and Boba uses Data Vault.
Yeah. So looking at bases in the top cut, there are 193 Tarkin Towns, 138 Data Vaults, 108 Blue Force bases, and then 81 ECLs. So Tarkin Town is, 28% of the meta, and the next is Data Vault at 20% of the meta. So it's a good 8% higher, but then, you're 5% to blue base and then 9% to ECL from Data Vault. So it's all kind of even-ish. And Data Vault's only that. Tarkin Town's only that high because there's 2 decks using it, where everything else only has 1 deck using it. So, and that's just a mixture between CAD and Quinlan, obviously.
Yeah.
So I think it's fine. Yeah. I think if you ban Tarkin Town, Quinlan and CAD just drop off the face of the earth because they lose their tempo play.
I don't think CAD does.
Okay, I think CAD Red would drop off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just don't think, CAD's a problem. And I don't really think Quinlan's a problem. I think Tarkin Town's the problem. Tarkin Town's the problem? I do think Tarkin Town's the problem. I think Force Throw's the problem.
Yeah. But the thing is, if Force Throw goes, Quinlan and Han don't become terrible decks, right? They're still...
Yeah, Quinlan would just go to green, probably, and just do the ECL Ayla Secura thing it was doing in set 3. General's Blades and, some of the cool rampy stuff, maybe. But Han to blue probably just trucks on as it is. Just drops Force Throw and plays something else.
Yeah. So, bases, are they going to get banned? Yes or no, Jay?
I don't think they'll get banned.
I don't think so either.
I also don't think so.
No.
It's too much of a change. Force Throw's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so as well. Do you think it's a goner, Jay?
He's
I
running
don't know,
across from the room.
because it doesn't feel that oppressive, right? That
Yeah.
I understand if you get force thrown 2-3 times in a game, it being a one-cost card feels bad.
Yeah, when you get force
But
thrown
does it
once in the first 4 rounds, you're like, that's a bit crap, but whatever. Like, it doesn't... It's good, but it's not crazy. It's just when you get all 3, or 2 in one turn.
Yeah, all I'm thinking is all the stuff that's been banned before felt bad, and does force throw really feel
Yeah.
Boba Yellow bad, or Django Fett bad,
Or triple
or
dark
DJ
grade bad. Yeah.
I think it. I think
I'm
it
not sure it
feels
does.
pretty DJ bad.
Do you think?
Yeah, because you can't. So someone just goes, right, I force throw my crate dragon, they're your leader, and it's cost
I mean,
1
yeah,
to do
removing
that.
Yeah.
a whole leader for 1 does seem drawn.
Yeah. And obviously, you just do the sheer amount of force units, turning it on constantly. You can't really ever guarantee, like, oh, if I just kill their force units, they can't force throw me efficiently.
Yeah,
Because
put down
it's
an
so
added
easy just to go
force.
2-drop force throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like one, I got Anakin. One of the turns that happened to me on Thursday, he played the 1-drop shielded Anakin that's hidden, and then just force through me. And it's like, well, even if I had something to get rid of that, I'd have to have used like a takedown or something like to stop getting force thrown, which is not the one. But it'd be interesting to see if it is just a quick 10-minute. Hello, everyone. We're banning force throw as of this weekend. See you all next week.
Could they bring anything back?
I mean,
I think they would wait until the last set to do it. But I don't think Boba in the current game would be as good as he was 2 sets ago.
But I think he'd be absolutely disgusting with plot cards.
Well, it depends if any of them are good, which so far I'm not in the camp that they are. But yeah, there's definitely some wiggle room there. I think, we've played the game longer without Boba than was with Boba now, right? He was only in the game for 2 sets. He got removed at the start of set 3. We're now in set 5, so we've and I feel like the power that the top of the meta is at the moment, it is probably doing stronger things than Django was doing, because Django was just being like super efficient with resources, right, and just playing the best cards you could at the time, which was just Overarm and Barrage and Boba's armor.
You mean Boba?
Boba.
You switched from Boba to Django halfway through your sentence.
Same man, literally the same man. Nothing you can do.
Same dude.
I did mean Boba throughout all of that.
Yeah, I agree a bit, because when I was playing Boba, the thing that would send me in an absolute rage is if I had to play Red Blue Hero. I'd be like, I just can't deal with all the restore and stuff. So
yeah.
Would he be? I don't know.
If they unbanned him, I'd be playing double yellow Boba this week, 100%.
Oh, everyone would jump on straight away. There'd be a massive influx of Boba.
Yeah,
obviously. Do you think? So Django's definitely not coming back.
No.
DJ.
No. Too much.
DJ comes back.
TDR, like I felt TDR was kind of a byproduct of Django, but it is also a ridiculously costed card. Like, it costs 3, you reduce something by 5, and you return it back to your hand. You don't even destroy it.
Yeah, there's a little bit of me that's really hoping it does come back, because yellow Boba, pilot Boba, yellow pilot Boba, that deck just
and it enables all
rockets.
The silly things, like with Dan and his Dooku deck, his yellow Dooku deck that originally TDR'd out Invisible Hand to do the silly things. Like, that's fine. And it's a shame that there were some decks like Yellow Piet and like Yellow Piet and stuff, which just kind of like lost access to this quite powerful card because Django was doing completely obscene things with it. And it would also be quite nice to just, but the thing is, if they unban Django and TDR, Boba and TDR, you're just like TDRing out Fire Spray every game, right? And that's horrendous. Just turn 2, here's a Fire Spray.
Yeah, I don't think they'll unban 2 things. If they are, I think if they are going to unban anything, it'll be TDR.
Sure.
Personally.
Do you?
Yeah.
TDR.
I don't think they're going to unban anything until the last set. And it might be Django, because they've kind of hinted at that. I don't think anything else would ever come off the list, even though they say anything can come off the list. I don't think it will.
I think you've had a really good reason to unban something.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we are close to Boba being brought back, even if it is you said, for the last set before rotation. It's like, let's see. Let's just nostalgia.
See. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just see what happens.
Well, you'd be able to play them in the Legends format come March anyway, because that'll be a super supported format that everyone's going to be playing. So all these unbanned cards, everyone will be playing again. Maybe 5.
Well,
true. Well, maybe 5.
Maybe. Well, he's sitting. He's sitting in my twin son's box at the moment.
20s. We need to play some 20s, see?
Yeah. But we are forgetting the one thing that could happen. They could have a 10-minute chat about the meta, and then they could go, because the meta's so fine at the minute, we're not going to do changes. We're not going to make any changes, so you can now practice for regionals and sectors, knowing that nothing's getting banned.
Sure, but that fefeels real weird because they've never done this before. Just to be like, don't worry, everything's fine. Because you would, my natural state in the meta and stuff is like everything's fine. If they're gonna go, here's an announcement, I'm going to assume everything's not fine and something's going to change.
Yeah.
But if Force Throw is gone, I'll be glad to see it go because I haven't actually played a Force Throw deck this set. I've just been playing pilots.
Yeah,
Boba. I've just been playing pilots. So I played Han, and then I played Boba, and now I'm on Sabine.
You played Vader for a week.
Oh, I played Vader right at the start as well. Yeah, a week or 2 of Vader, sure. Because I didn't have any cards. Yeah. Yeah, so I've just played pilots this set because everyone's on the ground. Just play space.
Yep.
Reasonable. Right, we've managed to jabber on about that for about 20 minutes. So any closing thoughts before we move on to the extra spice that will send Jay to shout at clouds before we move on? Any closing thoughts, Stephen?
It's probably Force Throw, right?
Yeah.
And hopefully not Tarkin Town, because I really want to win a show. Yeah. I really want to win a showdown with Boss Tarkin Town.
Sure. Jay, any closing thoughts about possible bans or unbans?
Absolutely none.
None. Okay. How do you feel about our next topic? The regional in Germany. How did that?
Absolutely furious.
That was a lot tamer response than I was expecting. Why are you mad, Jay? What happened?
It's no tickets.
Are there not?
No one's going.
So you're saying that they announced the event?
I wanted to drink beer,
yeah,
eat sausages, and play through, and now I can't.
No. So you're saying that they announced the tickets were going on sale that day, and then an hour and a half later, after the tickets went on sale, they sold out.
Yeah.
Without announcing how many tickets were on sale to begin with.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
That's exactly what happened, Danny. How did you know?
I was there. I was going to go, and then we had SWU that night. I was like, no event's ever sold out in history. We'll be fine. And then we sat down at SWU. It's like, it's sold out, by the way. I was like, oh, guess I'm not going to Germany anymore.
Outrageous.
Yeah, I think it's all to do with communication. Like, if FFG set the numbers now, if regionals are set to 512, then they should have communicated that.
Yeah, if we knew beforehand, it would have been ready.
They did at Worlds, didn't they?
I don't think so.
In that roadmap thing with the...
I don't think it states player caps.
Did it not?
I don't think so.
Because I wasn't surprised that it was capped. I was surprised it sold out as quick as it did. But I think we were chatting about it earlier. Like it's slapped back. Like Munich, you can't get any more central than
if you ignore
Munich,
the Eastern
right?
Bloc, easy. Yeah.
And you got to think Poland's got a real big gaming community.
Yeah.
There's a big gaming community in Scandinavia as well for SWU.
Yeah.
Quite a few people in Germany and Spain.
You got the Spanish, and then obviously
it is local for everyone there in Europe. It's so much easier to get to, and arguably they just didn't foresee that they'd get pretty much all of Europe to one place. We had Milan and Liverpool last time, didn't we?
Yeah.
So that
kind of split.
Pushed the player base to 2 locations.
Yeah. Because I'm sure some of the UK guys went out to Milan, but I think most of them were just like, well, I'll just go to Liverpool.
Yeah, exactly.
And vice versa, where this time, like, I really wanted to get some planetary bombardments, and now I can't.
Yeah, I really wanted my alt art cunnings, just in case it ever makes a comeback.
Yeah.
Some matte black ones.
Yeah, and then we also had the ticket issues with the sector or with Spain, where their queuing system just completely died and just locked everyone in eternal damnation. But then all the VIP and all the premium tickets sold out in 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
They were much better than
100%. And even the value of the ticket, right, is 50 quid per tournament minimum, like just entry of your participation, which you get better participation with, and then OPE was like more than that, and you got less. And then when you went up to like the 200 quid VIP ticket, that was incredible value. Like, I don't know why there's such a disparity there.
I don't know. I assume that the organisers choose the pricing.
Yeah, I would assume so, because you've got to facilitate in venue costs and stuff, haven't you? So
but they just seem to have. I know it's a
higher tier,
tournament, but the jump in prize support for
mad
those VIP tickets. Well, not participation stuff for those VIP tickets is mental. They're just the difference. Like 3 mats, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3 mats for. I think if you just went. Yeah,
3
VIP
packs.
3. No, yeah, it was 3 carbonite, 2 from this set, 1 from last set, plus about 9 normal packs, plus 2 sets of the promos. Like, really good deal. I really wanted to get one. I also found it really interesting that in both Lille and Liverpool, and I assume Milan as well, but maybe not because of what they had their pricing issues. Is that on the day you could rock up and upgrade your ticket to VIP if you wanted to, because they had so much of the stuff. So it's really interesting to see them like kind of, and they did kind of backtrack as well, right? They took some premium tickets away, like 50 of them, and added them to VIP because they kind of saw the demand was there. If they're selling out in 15, 20 minutes, surely you should have more VIP. Maybe that's the crux though. Maybe there's a break point where you don't make as good value if you keep, if you have too many of those tickets on sale, or maybe it is just a prize mat issue.
All of that stuff is on the prize wall as well, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
and that's it, right? Because then the organisers don't make money off of side events.
Yeah, and that is obviously how they make their money.
Because
And
you've got the mats
yeah,
from VIP.
yeah. Yeah, and I guess that's a nice thing about Spain. I know, like, Joel and Michael aren't doing the sealed event on the Friday. They're just going to they're just going to rock up at lunchtime and hit the side events on day one, and probably get some
Oh, okay.
tickets and get some prizing and stuff sorted.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people will do the same as well. I think you'll know if your sealed deck's a bit of a stinker, and if you've gone, 2-2, and you're not going to make the next day anymore, you might as well drop and play side events because there's nothing in it for like bragging rights or something, or at least like you'll know if you're not having fun playing your deck. If you're 2-2 and you're like, nah, this deck, I can do this, I can go 7-2, then sure, stick with it and play it out. But I feel like most people and most decks, you'll have your 2 losses and be like, this is miserable, I don't want to play this deck anymore. And then at that point, you're just dropping and jumping in side events, right?
Yeah, that's the limited gamble.
Mm-hmm. But also, that's the incredible thing is that 50 quid for your entry ticket into sealed gets you your 6 packs for sealed.
Yeah.
Where constructed, it's still 50 quid, but you don't get those 6 packs. Maybe you do. Maybe they're in the pro support, in the participation, and I didn't notice it. But even at 50 quid, when you're getting 6 packs, that's 30 quid of the ticket. Obviously, it doesn't cost them that amount. FSU will send the pricing over for probably nothing. But it's just incredible value, even at 50 quid for... That's 50 euros as well. So it's 45 quid. So you're paying 15 quid for all the participation promos.
Yeah.
Like,
there's going to be so many Vader mats.
Anyone wants to pre-order a Vader mat? 20 quid. Let me know.
I'll give you
You said a
$5
fiver in the chat.
Well, that's mates rates, isn't it?
Oh,
sure.
Sorry, he didn't mention £5. £20.
After I've just said it's only going to cost me 15 quid. 20 quid, everyone. Because I'm a scammer.
Yeah, you got to make a profit, mate. Profit
Yeah,
margins.
got to make a profit. Profit?
I think they did miss a trick there, though, right? They should have just had, like, surely the constructed event should have had a different mat to the limited.
Yeah.
It would have been a nice idea, right?
Yeah, it would have been a nice idea. But that Vader mat is very pretty. And, the more of them that go out on the secondary market, I can't imagine... They'll start off pretty high day one. I reckon they will end up about 15, 20 quid because I think that's where the Poe mats are.
Yeah.
But it's such a better looking mat without having bloody participant in size 100 font in the bottom left hand corner.
Yeah, there's no writing on it. They've ditched that now, haven't they?
Yeah.
I wanted it to make it bigger.
It could always be bigger. Thank you, Nico, for the quote of the century.
Could be bigger.
I assume he'll be in Spain. He won't remember us, but I'll just be like, can you just say it could be bigger again for me?
How many
had the best Twin Suns game ever?
How many people are going to Spain from us lot then?
5 plus Joel's brother. Maybe a J.
Possibly me.
So a possible 6.5. But after tickets, accommodation, like after travel and accommodation, I think it's about 500 quid. Then you got tickets on top, which are 90 quid. So it's like 600 quid for the weekend. Plus whatever you spend out.
Beer and tapas.
Yeah, well, beer and tapas is nothing though, is it? It's it's like €1 something for a drink that comes with the tapas, so you'll be laughing. Unless you're like Joel, who was like, I've booked the hotel and it's also got a Burger King, a McDonald's, and a KFC right nearby, and I'm like, I won't be going to any of them.
Oh, Joel. So, does this mean I'm going to Sheffield on my Todd?
No, I want to go to Sheffield.
No, 'cause it's the weekend
Wow.
before.
It's the weekend before.
Mm.
I want to go to Sheffield. I just need someone with a brum brum. Brum
Yeah, that
brum.
would be helpful.
Would be nice, but everyone with a brum brum is lazy.
That'll get us a lift. Well done.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm calling out their masculinity.
Yeah. Cheers. We're gonna have to get the train now. Brilliant.
Yeah. And stay overnight and
Yeah.
spend time in Sheffield. Don't really want to do that, but Patriot Games is nice, so swings and roundabouts.
It's a 3-hour drive, Danny. Gross.
I know, it's because we live in fucking Norfolk. Everywhere's a
Everything.
3-hour drive.
Yeah. Everywhere's 3 hours away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame because I think it is looking like that limited is going to be the only PQ I can do this set.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously Pork Pie was today. I don't know
Yeah. Do we
how
know
they
what
got
Well,
on.
that should have finished by now, right?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
90 players in Pork Pieville.
Really?
They're still going. Melee.gg. They're on the semi-finals. Darth Silk is in first place.
Is he?
He is.
He's still going.
Finally
He
gonna get his
is.
W.
He's in the finals against
grinding.
Conway 6288 right this second.
This is live on air.
And he beat Lewis H 2-1. Whoever he is.
That'll
Is he
be
the
his-
guy
if
who
he
doesn't
win-
smile?
If he wins,
That Lewis?
it might be. Yeah, it might be that Lewis.
Must
Oh,
have-
he
must
did.
have enough
He
points,
did
so-
ID round 7. Did Silk? So get your pitchforks out.
Oh,
We don't have time to discuss IDs again.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Must have enough
That'll be
points
his
now if he
second.
wins that, right?
Yeah, he won one. He won a PQ as well.
Mm.
He is after those flights. Is what
Yeah.
he's after.
He's on the grind.
And he's in quite a good spot to be able to get him at the minute, right? Like every UK PQ, he's been in the top 8, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So
I could believe it.
Yeah, he's had a good run.
Hmm.
Problem is, after playing all these events, is it just cheaper just to buy your flights anyway?
Yeah, I mean,
that's my plan. You see, I'm going to win Sheffield, and then I'm just going to hide until Galactics.
just hard save. Don't play any game.
That's my plan.
Meta's going to be so different. What's the point
Yeah.
in playing now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smart.
Yeah.
Smart. I mean, the meta again will be a
Qualif-
3-week meta,
qualification.
right?
Yeah.
Although
And I'll just buy
also a
the
little bit
deck
spoiled, but
like from
yeah, someone.
yeah. I think but looking at the old SWU competitive hub, there's 4 that we don't know the results
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
today. China had a PQ. I think that might have been their first one. I don't remember
China,
there being a PQ.
the People's
Yeah.
Republic of.
Yeah, and won by Luke ECL.
Yeah. That's
Interesting.
a bloody Peruvian flag on this. 19 people.
Is there? Where?
I don't think it's a, no, it's not a
Are you looking at
PQ.
PQs?
No, I'm not looking at PQ.
Ah, okay. 120 in Madrid. So there's 4 that need to. Oh, my voice went there. There's 4 that need to be. That we're waiting for results for. Quite a big one in Poland yesterday as well.
Nice. Just having
No
a
date
quick
back
look.
for any of them yet.
Yeah, because I was having a look at Patriot Games on the other in the week, and they still only sold 18 tickets for their
It's gonna
limited
be
PQ.
like- I reckon there'll be about 30 people. That's it.
Yeah. Well, looking at the other limiteds, just from around the world, the French one that was today, 82, 56
Oh, was that limited?
in
Okay.
Italy. USA had 118, so it's kind of like, I don't know, I find it a bit weird that
It just depends, right?
maybe the UK boys just aren't into limited.
Maybe they just put off by the price. 50 quid.
50 quid.
Maybe.
Be interesting to see how much the other stores have charged. I'll ask my friend actually.
Yeah.
He went to France today. I'll ask him how much the ticket was.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see how much they are everywhere else. Because 50 quid, you're getting 6 packs at least, right?
Yeah, so it's 30 quid. And then,
yeah.
I mean, obviously the pricing means nothing if only 25 tickets sell. They'll cut that pricing right down. Because at that point, you're basically playing a pre-release, aren't you? Without 2 extra leader options. In what I assume is the best of 3 format for PQs, but
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah, sure. So, yeah, be interesting to see what they announce tomorrow, and does that kind of? I suppose we've still got PQs running right up until the end of October, haven't we? So we've got about 6 weeks left.
Yeah, they moved Bad Moon, didn't they? Because that clashed with.
Yeah, that's the other thing I didn't realise this week. Sorry to cut you off there. Was that Germany is the same weekend as pre-release for the next set?
Is it?
Yeah, because the release is the 7th of November, so that would make pre-release weekend the 31st, the 1st, and the 2nd, which is when Germany is.
Huh.
So I wonder if they'll have little pre-release pods or something going on.
They'd have to, wouldn't they? I guess.
Well, if they can get the boxes, they can get the product.
Oh, well, I guess all we have to do then is just wear lederhosen to Athena.
Yeah, and then we can go to Banger Shop.
We're in Germany.
We can go to Banger Shop.
Yeah.
End up in the Mash Tun.
Done.
Proper. Solved.
Done.
Yeah.
Just like being in Munich.
Just like being in Munich. Although we will have our Bilbao berets by that point, because that is what Bilbao is famous for. Berets. And depending on what side of the river you're from, is what angle you have your the slant on your beret. So me and Ollie are gonna go get fitted for berets, and then I'm gonna pick whatever side he doesn't, because west side is the best.
West.
Or east side. Yeah, east side.
That's what a wonderful.
Speaking of pre-release,
yeah.
Speaking of pre-release, we've had quite a few cards spoiled this week at the new set. Have you been paying attention?
I have, and I am lukewarm. As always. I noticed the trend. I think all new cards are shite. I really don't like how Star Wars are confining each set into a theme and not dipping back into old stuff to kind of make old stuff better. You kind of just get that natural progression of old stuff, just getting new toys. But we're not going to see another indirect card for Boba. It doesn't exist. We're not going to get any more smuggle. We're not going to get any more, X-Wings or TIE fighters or...
Well, Boba doesn't need indirect.
No.
He just needs damage.
He just needs damage.
So I'm surprised. Like, I know there's plot. I thought they might put a few smuggle cards in this set.
Yeah.
But
because to me, plot feels like bad smuggle because you can only play it when you flip your leader, not when you need it.
Yeah.
And none of them are like, if they just had Hotshot Blaster but were plotted, sure. 3 cost, 2 damage, pump when you flip your leader out that you can attack with it straight away. That'd be so good.
Yeah. I mean, there might be one.
There might be one. But like all the plots at the moment, I'm just kind of like, oh, it's cute. Like there's one that was make 2 spies and double their raid or something. Can't remember what it was. But like nothing in the plot side of things is making me go, that's quite good. And spies just seem like awful tokens to me.
So what are they again? Spies are 2/2s with him.
No, 0/2s with raid 2. So they're just bad clone troopers.
Okay.
That's
odd.
It's just like,
That's odd.
yeah, it's just not filling me with any joy. No joy.
No.
And they haven't made any.
Really...
Sorry, go Karen.
I was going to say, is this set going to suffer from the same as Twilight did, with it being the 3rd one in the block?
I don't think so. I think Twilight was an anomaly. We've not had a set
I think
that bad.
Twilight was so different that it kind of just exists on its own, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It still has.
I think they just overvalued tokens and overvalued the coordinate and exploit of those tokens. And they've kind of shown with set 4 that actually they can get tokens right. X-Wings and TIE Fighters feel great. So I think they've got the kind of the tempo in which you need to create them at. I just don't see why a 0/2 token is good. Other than you play it in yellow, you play the new legendary to double raid, and then there's 4 2s on attack. Sure, like that's all right, innit? But
if Twilight had come out first,
as the first set,
would we all have thought it was shit?
Yeah.
Release?
Oh no, we would have cried about the power creep that we were getting in sets 2 and 3. I think we wouldn't have known any better, and we wouldn't have thought it was crap. But then set 2 would have come out, it would have been like set 1, and we've been like, why? We're not playing with this garbage anymore. Look at all this good stuff. Yeah. All the stats are like double for some reason.
What do you think of the leaders that they spoiled this week?
That is what I was going to say. I am disappointed that they aren't making more leaders like Thrawn in set 4. That just have like, double when defeated abilities. Like just a really thematic ability you can build a deck around. Other than like Palpatine and Padme, who have like the spies and the plots stuff. Cad Bane, although really good, is also just super interesting because you're like, this is Underworld card. It goes in Cad Bane. Ping, ping, ping. Nice.
Yeah.
Even Leia. I'm going to put all my rebels in my Leia deck. Ping, ping, ping. Rebels. And I just feel like they make too many leaders like... Just trying to think of someone... like who's the big green girl who can get the Force whenever she wants it?
Avacris.
Yenestra? No. Yeah, whoever her name is, like she just doesn't do anything. None of the Force stuff is good enough to need to generate the Force on the spot as an action. To have as a leader that just never deploys.
Yeah, I mean, like so on the flip side of that, I quite liked both the 2 of the leaders. Was there only 2 that got spoiled this week?
2 this week.
There was Obi-Wan's missus and the one from Andor. I can't remember.
Don't say that. They'll be shunned by the Jedi Council.
I quite liked them, but I think because I've gone down the double red rabbit hole this week. She would be quite good with Tarkin Town if that's still knocking about by the time it gets released.
Yeah.
And we could now have like a proper mill deck with the blue
I hope not.
leader.
I hope not.
I
Mill,
like
very
it.
bold. Very, very dull.
I think Satine's kind of cool. It's different, right?
Yeah.
Restore 4. Oh,
Mm.
God.
Swing for 0,
That's-
heal 4. Oh,
That is disgusting, to be fair.
don't need any more blue hero.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause-
I didn't mind those leaders.
Yeah, I don't know. Satine is what? A 0 damage, 8 health? Like.
Is she's Mandalorian, right?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Mandalorian
she is.
official.
And
Maybe
she's
it's time
healing.
for Mando to
And she's
die.
healing units to deal damage to your base. Like, it's all just a bit like. Not doing the things you want to do. I guess, once you flipped in attacks, you're like negating 2 of those.
I think you just put every restore unit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sure. But that's what every blue deck's doing anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. True.
And I guess you're using that inability to help move damage around. You play Yoda. Like, does that just do the same thing? Probably not, because it's real slow outside of Han 2, and that's why he doesn't see play.
Could there be a Mandalorian deck in there though?
No, because all the Mandalorian clan stuff is bad. None of it's statted well.
Yeah. The blue stuff is though. Some of the blue
I-
stuff.
the only way
Some of the new blue stuff
that's
is all right.
good. I just think the only way any of that's going to be good is if you have some kind of ability when this is healed, do something.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
that's when it's going to see play, right? Just randomly healing things, unless you're just trading really efficiently.
yeah. And obviously you can
Doesn't
heal
seem great.
the unit Satine to keep a health up, to keep you,
Yeah.
And that's all right. But it's just slow, isn't it? Like,
Yeah. But Mandos seem to be getting a bit of love this set.
yeah, the axe. Is it Axe Moore? Axe Moore, the 3/3 shielded. He's all right. But I just feel like most of the set 2 Mando stuff, where all the Mandalorian clan stuff came in, is not good. Like, Mandalorian armor is a terrible upgrade.
Yeah, that's a bit of an odd one.
So I just don't think there's enough brewing in there. I don't think they've got any tribe right other than Rebels, personally.
Imperial's good.
That's all right, isn't it? The issue Imperial has is that both its wing leader and fleet lieutenant cost 2 and 4, and you can't curve into them neatly. Whatever they're called.
But that's because of Tarkin, right?
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, Imperial's all right, but Rebels just got like Rebel Assault.
Yeah.
Just enough said, I think, with Rebel Assault. Like, what an amazing card. Yeah, so I think that's what I kind of want to see more in the sets. Is just more tribal stuff, more than focusing on keywords and like adding plot and spies. I would just like to see a really solid Separatist and Republic cards.
Yeah, because
it
feels like they're just flapping around in the wind now, unless something happens in the next block to give them a bump for all of those cards rotate out.
Yeah.
You're not seeing much of that in play at all, really, are you?
No.
I was putting all my cards back in the folders the other day, but I had everything piled up in set piles.
And your set 3 piles, like
non-existent.
It's like 6 cards.
Yeah.
Absolutely hardly anything.
Prices even sticks.
Yeah, Jump to Lightspeed was the one that I had the most cards of.
Yeah.
And then the first
set.
Yeah, set 3 was the last set I bought 3 boxes on launch day for. Since then, I've not bothered. Really put a bad taste in my mouth. Oh, actually, I bought the Carbonite set 4, but this set didn't buy anything. Just had my 3 pre-releases and kind of cracked on. So maybe I'll buy a boxes set, but I think my days of buying 3 boxes are behind me because you just don't know if you're going to get a dud set like that.
I think it'll be Carbonites for me next coming set, just because of
They look pretty.
so nice.
Yeah. Right. We're hitting the 50-minute mark, so we need to wrap up. Any final thoughts, Stephen?
Bosk Tarkin Town.
Quite a bold thought.
When are you next playing?
There's a bolt.
Mine next weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We do it a weekend at Danny's.
Yeah, I posted it in the chat, mate. You're all invited. If you know where I live.
Happy days. Everyone.
Please don't post my address publicly.
Yeah.
And his address is everybody round.
Yeah. Jay, any final thoughts?
I'm a little annoyed about Germany, but maybe I can go to Spain. So that's all right, isn't it?
And if you don't go to Spain, Jay,
We
you'll
can
be
go
able
to Southend.
Yeah, come to Essex with me, and we'll have a wonderful time with no problems, as per tradition.
As per tradition.
Jay
is famous for having no problems in Essex.
0 problems.
Yeah. And there's also a lovely pie and liquor shop across the road. I highly recommend it. Yeah.
That is part of why I want to go.
Yeah. I'm going to have one last sleep tonight where I have to think about Force Throw. But when I go to bed tomorrow night, I'm going to sleep the most sound that I have in weeks.
We'll have to wake up in cold sweats.
No, just being like, oh no, I've been Force Thrown 3 times in 4 rounds. And I will be just sucking on my thumb, asleep with my dog.
I can't get you anymore, Danny. We promise.
Yeah, so looking forward to it. Maybe I'll record a little shock reaction tomorrow since Stephen can't do it. Do a little short of my shocked face and just ripping up a Force Throw in half and throwing it across the room. I've probably got about 20 of them. So yeah, right.
I mean, out of all of us, it's Jamie that's going to be annoyed, right?
He's a big Force Throw man. Always has been.
Yeah.
Apart from that brief stint he played Bosk.
I am currently playing Quinlan, so
not anymore.
Back to
But he's just bought all the cards.
Yeah, I had all the cards.
Yeah.
That's why I'm playing Quinlan and not Yoda, because I didn't have all the cards for Yoda.
Sure.
Fair.
Right. We've managed to drag that out for another 3 minutes, so I will sign us off here. See you all. I guess we've got to upload this today, or else it won't make any sense. So we'll see you all online very shortly. No?
It'll still be Wednesday.
Okay. Are we stupid? Sure. Let us know in the comments below.
Yes.
Share, like, subscribe. I'd rather be lucky than good. Stephen?
Stay spooky.
Jay?
Toodaloo.
You just say Ogdo Bogdo. We've been over this.
Dispatch. Over and out.